All right, so we are back. So MK is about 2 days away, 2 or 3 days away for pre-orders, and then it's also going to be, I think, a week away for people who are just buying the game. So I wanted to show you guys 3 things that I think is really helpful to getting better at Mortal Kombat in general. This will help you get into Mortal Kombat 1 and get going. This is good if you're using any type of controller. Your main goal going into Mortal Kombat 1 should be these 3 fundamentals. You're going to practice them also when you play Mortal Kombat 1. So the first thing I want you to do is, obviously you're going to load Mortal Kombat 11, or you can load Mortal Kombat X. Mortal Kombat X is an okay thing to load. And what you're going to do is you're going to practice these 3 things. So the first one is so I'm going to go from easiest to hardest. So this will be kind of the more easier thing to practice. So I'm going to give you 2 parts of this first lesson. So the first thing you want to do is you want to set your opponent to random combo. Then you want to set them to block mode normal, and then you want to set the block, where is it? Oh, movement mode to either hop or jump. So if you're playing MKX, you can choose jump. What you're going to do is you're going to practice doing a down 1 or a down 3 into and see if they hit. So if it's blocked, so here it's getting hit. If it's blocked, you block. If it hits, you go into your main combo string. So in this case, it's going to be noobs 113. And you can kind of add whatever you want afterward. Like if you want to get really fancy with it, hold on. You can do like the safe string, or the pushback string. And so what you want to do is when it hits, so let's do down 1 again. When it hits, you want to confirm into your combo and do your most optimal combo. Say I dropped it there, so I need to practice that again. And then now, the way you're going to tell that you didn't properly do this is if Johnny is able to jump out of your move. So, like, see, I'm doing it right there. I did it right there also. Oh, sorry, I'm so used to doing it right. Let me do it a little bit slower. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, okay. Let me slow it down. So that's an example of doing it wrong. See, Johnny was in the air. So what you want to do is you want to do it slower, or you want to do it as fast as possible. When you see the move hit, you confirm into the next move. And see, I dropped it there, so we're going to try it one more time. And then if he's blocked, you confirm into something else, or you don't finish the string. Try it one more time. And if he blocks the initial down 1, you block also. Oh gosh. Okay, let's try it one more time. And I dropped it again. So if you can't get the combo, try to do an easier combo. One of the main reasons I'm not doing well today is because I am using a new controller, but that's an example. So you want to do that, right? So you want to practice. If they block it, you block. If they get hit, you go and try to go into your next combo. This is what we call jailing. Basically, Johnny Cage here is frame trapped. He can't do anything, and that's kind of like the benefit to doing this. The other thing you want to keep in mind too is that when you're playing, if you do another poke, so the more advanced version of this is, let's say I do a down 3, see how it pushes him further away? You're gonna have to dash up to hit confirm this. See how I dashed up slightly? Let me show you again. See, I'm dashing up slightly, because if I do it from here, it's gonna whiff, right? So you want to dash up slightly and then go into your combo. This will make you miles above every MK player going into MK1. Like, just straight up, this is going to make you miles above all those players. So that's what you want to do. The next thing you want to do, and we're actually going to choose, we can use Johnny for this. What you're going to do is you're going to go back to the normal settings. You're going to set Johnny on record. You're going to have him walk up, do 1, 2, 4. Again, this is going to be a little bit different in Mortal Kombat X. And then you're going to have him walk up and throw you. And so now what you want to do is you want to set playback to random hidden playback. And you want to practice teching the throw and blocking the string. I got shimmied there. Got shimmied there. Anytime you press a button when he's doing a string, you got shimmied. Which means you'll get opened up by a good player. So I got thrown there. I actually teched there, but it didn't. I must have teched too slow. Again, I teched too slow. Tech too slow. Wait, why is it not coming out? Hold on. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, I thought I teched there. Guess not. Yeah, so in this situation, right, I'm teching too slow. See, I'm trying to tech faster. You gotta tech as fast as possible. And as you can see in the left corner, sometimes I'm accidentally hitting the tech button and not getting thrown. That's not good. You want to react and only tech when you see the throw. There we go. I think I'm not letting go of block fast enough. Yeah. So you want to identify what's causing you to get thrown too. So like I wasn't letting go of block fast enough. Let me make sure I set, yeah, these are set to have paddles that can adjust, so. Oops, let's try one more time. One more tech. There we go. So you want to do that. My recommendation is what you want to do is you want to shoot for 10 techs in a row, or not in a row, but 10 successful techs throughout this. So the way you know you mastered this, and this is why I know I haven't mastered it personally, is if you get shimmied or if you get hit by an attack, that's what's called shimmied, that means that you have not mastered this because you need to tech 10 times without getting shimmied. So if you tech 10 times without getting hit and without getting thrown, you have mastered this thing. You obviously want to set it to both sides. So put yourself on the left side, put yourself on the right side, and that's what you'll do to practice this. So that's the second thing. The third thing is a little bit harder. It's kind of subjective on how you want to practice this, but it's whiff punishing. What this means is just punishing someone when they do a move and they whiff an attack. So for example, in this case, I usually use Katana, but I'm going to try to use Noob here. If I set Johnny to do this, and then, so you go to record, you set him to do back 3, 4. So you want to put him around, you want him to at least hit you in neutral range. And then what you're also going to do is you're just going to set him to walk back and forth. And then you go to random hidden select, and you want to stay out of that range, see? Okay. Guess I'll never do the move. So I got hit there. So you see I got it to whiff. It's a little bit harder with Noob. But you're going to find your string that punishes him, right? So, for example, in this case, I think I'm going to use forward 2. Yeah. Something like that. And this is more subjective. You can kind of choose the character you want to practice this on. I I mean, you can try to do this 10 times in a row, but it's again, it's kind of a more subjective option. Seriously, it hit me. Got hit again. Got hit again. I definitely prefer this with Katana because Katana has a more advancing string with back 1 and back 2 and stand 1. But you can practice it with noob. You just need to use forward 2. And at first, you can even practice just staying completely out of Johnny's range. Yeah, something like that, right? I wouldn't use back 3 just because back 3 is one of those moves that, like, you're probably not going to use that as a whiff punish option. It's really slow. But something like back 2 or you can even do it while he's whiffing his attack. So when he does something like this, oops, hold on. Anytime now, Johnny, please. See, I got hit again. Honestly, I'd probably just use forward 2. Back 1's kind of hard. Yeah. Something like that. Obviously, that's not how it's going to play out in an actual game. It's more so to get the feel of where moves are going to hit and where they're going to come from. You're going to get better at doing this in MK1. My 2 big recommendations really is that hit confirming and that teching. If you get really good at those things, you'll improve really fast in Mortal Kombat 1 because those are basic things in Mortal Kombat that don't really change. They haven't really changed throughout all 3 games so far. They're not going to change in MK1. So I just highly recommend you do those 2 things, and then practice with punishing when you can, and you'll just get better at MK. This has definitely helped me in fighting games. Normally I do better here, but the reason why I'm not doing good today is just because I'm learning on a new controller. But I've practiced this for like months now, and it's definitely helped me get better at fighting games and get better at Mortal Kombat. So hopefully this helped you guys. Have fun playing fighting games, have a good fight, and I'll see you guys later.